Hello friends, this is Raj Sastry from Raj Option Trading. Today is December 9, 2021. Let's look at beaten down stocks ready to bounce back. So with that, we'll do a quick market update, look at the beaten down stocks, look at the great stocks from Dow, Nasdaq, S&P 500, Russell 1000 and 2000, and look at the stocks below 200-day moving average and improving, and look at stocks with high short ratio, and also look at stocks that are doing better than the industry. And last but not least, let's take a quick look at gold and silver stocks, and we can cover them a little bit later in more detail. So with that, let's jump in and get started. From a market update perspective, today we had a down day in the market, not too much. I think Dow and S&P 500 are not down too much, but Nasdaq is down big time, as you can see here. So we got to watch this carefully and see what's going on here. So as you look through here, we got more declining stocks than advanced. So we have only 17.9% advancing. That's not a good sign here. Typically, I have not seen off late this much low when it comes to declining. We have to watch this carefully. So with that, as you look through here, there is a inflation watch here. Investors are waiting for this inflation number. Let's look at the CPI reading tomorrow and see what's up here. So if the CPI rating is high, if the inflation fear is high, then Fed can probably it will raise the rates. That's why everybody is watching for this inflation reading. So with that, good news is Senate clears Congress to raise debt ceiling. So I think that's a good sign. Kick the can down the road here. And we have here AWS outage impacting a lot of businesses here. But Larry Ellison says cloud will never go down. So Larry is very flamboyant that way. He makes bold statements time to time. But I think he's making some mark here. And we got Ford here. They stopped reservations for F-150. Looks like this electric pickup truck has got a lot of demand here. So we'll see how Ford does. I think Ford is really strong at this time here. And we got Broadcom here. Broadcom rally more than 5%. They have a plan to return cash to investors. That's a good sign here. And they had an earnings beat. Then Oracle here. Oracle stock rises 6% on sales and earnings beat. Oracle is an interesting stock. They sometimes hit big, sometimes they miss big. Last quarter, they missed it. This quarter, they're earning it. They're doing it well this quarter. So Oracle is very interesting that way. It's good to buy Oracle when they're down. That always pays very well. So with that, now we'll jump into Thinkorswim platform from TD Ameritrade. Look at the futures market. So with that, let's jump in here and look at the futures market here. So let's look at futures here and see what's going on in the futures market. All right, as you look through here in the futures market, we got S&P 500 futures up a little bit, just by 6%, as you can see here, six points here. And we got here Nasdaq up by 32 points, and this can change overnight, as we all know. And then we got here Dow Jones Industrial Average up by 10 points here so far. And we got Russell 2000. It's a little bit weaker, as you see here. We had a big red candle today. It's also up a little bit, but not too much. Everybody's waiting for the inflation number tomorrow. So with that, let's look at the bond market here, see what's up in the bond market. As you look through the bond market here, we got ZB bond 30-year treasury here. As you can see here, we have a little bit low tick here. It's a little bit down. And we got 10-year treasury, TNX here. TNX is up. So this is kind of waiting for our inflation watch tomorrow. It's a little bit down, 0.22 down here. You'll see how this goes. It's been going up since the last 3 sessions here. Everybody's watching this carefully. If inflation picks up here, our stock market will be in a little bit trouble. And we got here crude oil. Crude oil, as you can see here, crude oil is trying to go higher, not too much, just by 0.07 points here. And we got gold. Gold is clobbered here. It's weak, as you can see here. This is a great time to buy gold stocks. We'll look at some quality gold stocks as we go forward. So with that, let's also look at our skew here. See what skew doing. That's a good indicator. As you look here, we got S&P 500 doing great. Skew is still coming up. Skew is getting weaker here. That's a good sign. I love when skew comes down to 150. So right now is skew is down. We'll see how the tomorrow's CPI number is. That will offer us some more clues. But judging by the history, skew can come down, around 140 or so, which means we'll have some sell-off to go if the inflation number is bad. So brace for some sell-off either tomorrow or Monday, due to these inflation numbers. And then you got your, Australian dollar and JPY combo here. We call this a carry trade. The moment this combo goes down, that means watch out. Stock market also will come down. So that's when this goes down, that means risk is off. People will keep selling their stocks and commodities, and buy back the Australian dollar, and also pay money back in Japanese yen. So we have to watch this carefully. Right now, as you can see here, we got a little bit a little bit downtick in AUD JPO combo here. So we'll see how it goes, and watch this carefully. So what this is telling us is really from a VIX perspective, it's saying, hey, party is not on, watch out. It's a downtick here, and AUD and JPY combo, it's also saying, party is not on here, wait, don't jump in and make some big buy here. So with that, even VIX, as you can see, after jumping high here, it's trying to go higher, as you can see here. That also tells you, hey, you know what, volatility can increase. That's what is going on here. It's signaling that will be a volatility increase. Look, we got VIX up 1.68. So with that, let's jump in here, look at some major stocks and go from there. So from a major stock perspective, let's look at some big stocks here. Apple, as you see here, it's a rocket ship, down 0.5 to just 52 cents here. I will not touch Apple here. Let's let it come down here. Microsoft, on the other hand, it's a little bit okay to buy. RSI is 53, a little high for me, but it's okay for a small starter position. On the other hand, Amazon.com is great here. They had an outage, stock came down. It's a very good buy here. It's a good one to buy. If you don't have money to buy Amazon stock itself, you could buy a call spread, maybe a $10 wide or $20 wide. So that way you don't need to participate and buy this huge chunk of Amazon.com. Typically many folks, what they will do is they will buy a spread. Right now, say stock is at 3483. You could buy a $10 spread, 3480 and 3490. You don't pay too much. Typically stock goes up and down in a tight pattern here. So the moment you buy a $10 wide spread, you'll put a small amount of money, but as stock goes up, you'll make nice percentage of gain. That's one way people do. They will always say buy 3480 below the stock price and 3490 above the stock price. So that way you just participate in the slice of Amazon.com, but you're not putting up so much money to buy 100 shares of Amazon.com, which is going to be $34,000, which is too much money to really participate in upward and downward momentum of Amazon.com. And then we got Facebook or Meta. It's also a little bit weaker here, and RSI is 50, middle of the road. You could buy this stock. It's a great one to buy at these levels. Or if you want to wait and watch tomorrow's numbers, you could do that too. No need to rush. It's the middle of the road right here. And with that, let's look at a few more. All right. So now we are looking at big cap names here. Google. Google is down $10 today. RSI is 55, a little bit high for me. On the other hand, Netflix is in a buy range right now. RSI is 38. It's a great buy at these levels here. It's below its 100-day moving average. On the balance, volume is higher. Tells you there are more buyers than sellers. And we got Nvidia rocket ship, as you can see here, down $13. This is also a good one to buy some call spread. You could buy, a in-out type spread here. You could buy a $300 call option, sell 310, something along those lines. That'll work very well. And then you got AMD here. AMD is also a very good buy here. RSI is 45, tells it's sold off here. It's trying to bounce off of its 100-day moving average, as you can see here. On the balance, volume is steady. You hardly get the opportunity to buy AMD at these type of levels here. It's a good one to start a position here and add more and go from there. And we look at few more. All right, now we are looking at healthcare names. We got J&J here shooting up, as you can see here. The moment there is a news about virus and Omicron, these stocks will do well, as you can see here. At this time, I would wait for a pullback. RSI is 60, a little bit high for me. Look, there are more buyers than sellers. That's why stock is going higher. And ADBE is a rocket ship. I will not even go there. It's doing great. Let's wait for it to pull back a little bit. On the other hand, Lilly is a great stock here. You could buy Lilly at these levels. RSI is down. It's a good one to initiate a position here. And Pfizer is also a little bit hot for me. RSI 56. We'll wait for a little bit pullback and then jump in. All right, let's look at a few more healthcare stocks here. We got Thermo Fisher, rocket ship, a great long-term buy here. If you want to buy Thermo Fisher and sock it away, that's a great buy. Right now, as you can see, a stock is strong. I would wait for a little bit pullback here, but this stock, gives some pullback, but you have to wait be a little bit patient. Then you will get a nice pullback. Then you can buy this one. And same story with Abbott. Abbott is a great stock here. I would wait for a little pullback. RSI is a little high for me. Let's wait for a pullback. This also gives you nice pullback if you're patient. And then you got Danaher. Danaher is also a great stock here. And this is a little bit in the trading range, as you can see here. RSI is 56, a little bit high for me. I'll wait for a little bit down day here and then buy Danaher. And Medtronic is a great buy here. Even up here, you could buy Medtronic. It's trying to go higher, as you can see here. And on the balance, volume is going higher after getting beaten down. Now it's making its way higher. It's good time to catch and buy some Medtronic here. All right, now let's look at home decor. On the home front, we got both rocket ships here, Home Depot and Lowe's. I would not even touch them right now. I will wait for a pullback. Very high RSI 67 and 72. And we got TJX super strong. I will not even touch it right now. Nike, it's okay to buy a little bit. Look here, RSI is 48. That tells you can buy some Nike here and go from there. All right, so let's look at a few more retail stocks here. Walmart trying to go higher today. Even though market is down, it's a great stock here. Even though there is a inflation, folks will always go to Walmart. It's a necessity. So I think Walmart will do well despite of inflation. It's a great time to buy Walmart here. RSI 40 tells you stock is sold off here, and there are more buyers than sellers. That's why on the balance volume is trying to pick up here. And we got Procter& Gamble rocket ship. I will not even go there. Let's let it come down a little bit. On the other end, Costco had earnings today. I think stock came down, as you can see here. They did very well in the earnings. It's a good time to buy some Costco here. Middle of the road, 51 RSI. And look, there is a nice on the balance volume. This is a good one to buy here. And then you got Pepsi. Pepsi is great here. I would not even go near. It's a super hot right now. Let's look at a few more here. And now we are looking at banking stocks. As you can see here, financials. JP Morgan, great buy here. RSI is 43. This also pays very good dividend here. And then we got here Bank of America, again a great buy. If there is a inflation, these stocks will do well. They will make money off of your deposits. I think these are good ones here. And then you got Wells Fargo here. RSI is 51, middle of the road. I think this is also a good buy here. Nice on the balance volume. And they got Citigroup. Citigroup is a beaten down stock. At this level, I'm a buyer of Citigroup here. I think this will do well. And look, all these stocks have got nice IV percentile. So you could sell some put options under the stock price, or for stocks like JP Morgan here, given it's a $160 stock. If you want, you could even sell a put spread underneath stock price and make some money that way. So with that, let's look at a few more. All right. Now we are looking at fintech play here. We got Visa. Visa is even up here. RSI 55. Probably I would wait a little longer here. If there is some more news about Omicron, the stock will come down. So it's a good one here. I would probably wait a little bit, let it cool off. It went higher too quickly here. Same story with Mastercard. It was beaten down big time. Now it's trying to go higher. On the other hand, PayPal is a good one here, and Square is a good one to buy. They will also make their way higher. They will catch up to Visa and Mastercard. It's good to buy these two here, and we'll go some more here. All right, now we're looking at this auto electric vehicle makers here. Tesla is a great buy here. It's trying to bounce off of its 100-day moving average. I would be a buyer of Tesla. There is some news about Ford trying to expand and have production scale for EV vehicles. That could be one of the reasons why Tesla is coming down a little bit. I would be a buyer of Tesla here. Tesla hardly gives you this type of downturn here. Always goes up and up. It's a good one to buy here. And Neo is also a great buy here. I would be a buyer of Neo at these levels. This stock will, in a heartbeat, will go to 40. So it's a good one to buy here. And we got Lucid. Lucid, after jumping up and up, now it's down. It's below 100-day moving average. I'm willing to look at Lucid at this point and initiate a starter position here. And same story with Fisker. Fisker is also a great buy here. Very low price. I think this will also do well. All right, now we are looking at some more fintech plays. As you can see here, Stoneco, after beating down for a long time, is trying to make its way higher. At this time, you can initiate, add some more position here to our position here. It's good to buy both Stoneco as well as PaySafe. They're trying to slowly make their way higher. As you see here, PAGS and Encino, they're also trying to make their way higher. Good time to catch both these stocks here. All right, now we are looking at some of these hot shot stocks here. Cloud stocks, DocuSign after getting beaten down. There is some more pain, as you can see here. It's a little higher from where it was before. I think it's a good one to buy at these levels here. Same story, Tulio. Tulio is a cloud stock. It's going up and down, as you can see here, mostly down. On the down days, you could slowly accumulate in a couple of shares of Tulio and sock it away. This will do very well. And we got Salesforce.com here, great stock with the Mark Benioff. This is also a great buy here. On the down days, you can pick up some CRM. If it falls tomorrow, pick some more up and slowly accumulate a nice chunk here. And Snowflake is a great stock here. I think they also had nice earnings. They're adding more and more enterprise customers. This is a good one to buy at these levels here. RSI is 51. If it falls off tomorrow due to inflation worries, you can buy this one. All right, now let's look at a few more cloud stocks here. Asana is a great stock here. It's below its 200-day moving average. I'm a buyer of Asana. This stock will do very well. It came down too quickly. And then you got Pinterest here, great social media stock here, beaten down. I would be a buyer of Pinterest here. This will do nicely. And same story with Palantir and Twitter. Both are great buys here. I think it's good to buy and accumulate. All right, now let's look at a few more here. We got crypto cohorts here. Crypto is down off late, as you can see here. Marathon Digital, one of my favorites, down big time. I would be a buyer of Marathon here. Look, it's 33. It's $41 here, down $5. Great buy here. It's trying to bounce off of its 200-day moving average. Riot Blockchain, one of my favorites. This is also down by $2 here. Great buy here. And then you got BT. BT, another great stock. It's a low price stock, as you can see here. And on the balance volume is rising. It's a great stock to buy here. Crypto stocks will come down to earth, and suddenly, before you blink, they will be up already. And then you got Coinbase, one of my favorite. It's also coming down nicely, down by 23 points. It's a great one to buy. And look, RSI is 82, means don't buy call option, but you could sell some put spread or a put option underneath the stock price and make some money that way. All right, now we are looking at cyber security. In the cyber security world, CrowdStrike is a great play here. If you don't have a CrowdStrike, this is a good time to buy this quality stock here. This hardly gives this good buying opportunity. I would be a buyer here. And same story with the Cloudflare, great stock here, beaten down RSI 36. I think it's a very good time to buy Cloudflare. And Fortinet is also a great stock here. I would buy Fortinet. It's the number one high quality stock here. And Okta is also a good one here. Okta is down as you can see here. It's a great buy here. It's into securing your login and your identity. And now we are looking at some of these Chinese stocks, quality Chinese stocks here. We got Alibaba, JD.com. JD.com is trying to go higher as you can see here. It could be good to buy JD here. This has got some life, goes up and down. Alibaba is, as you can see here, it's been down so long because it's in crosshairs with the Chinese government. But maybe it's okay to slowly start some position. Don't buy call options because this, if it comes down like this, you lose money in the call option. That's why you can buy some stock itself or sell some put option underneath, but be prepared to buy if it hits your price. And pin DRDO, same story. It's been going down, down, down. You got to be careful. Don't catch a falling knife here. But if it stabilizes, then we can jump in. And NetEase is a good buy. This has got life, as you can see. It goes up and down. This is a good one to buy on a down tick and go from there. And we got few more here. We got Gamestop came down yesterday big time. They had the earning down again. I think at this time it may be slowly okay to buy some GameStop. If it falls down tomorrow due to some inflation news, it may be okay to buy a little bit. Don't buy too much because it's too high because a lot of people are buying GameStop. But if it comes down, it's in an okay position right now. Given RSI 34 tells it's sold off completely. Look, IV percentile is 14. If you're a daredevil, you can buy call option, but be careful if it goes stays like this year, you lose money in the call option. You got to be careful. And then you got Uipath, one of my favorite stock here. I would be a buyer of Uipath here. It's a down 66 cents. I think it's stabilizing here. It's a great stock here. They had a nice quarterly earning and they beat the earnings. It's a good one to buy here. IV percentile is high. That means you could sell some call option, put option underneath the stock price, make some money that way also. And then got Stitch Fix here after big time down. It's picking itself up here. It's a good one to buy at these levels here. And then we got one of my favorite stock, Confluent. It's a great one to buy here. RSI is 41. It's a very good buy here. Chart is ugly. Look on the balance volume is pointing downwards here. I think it's a good one to buy slowly and accumulate. All right, so now what we'll do is we'll go to spreadsheet here, look at the market action and see what ETFs are telling us. So with that, I'll jump in here, look at the ETFs. From an ETF perspective, first let's look at our category 1 here, basically big ETFs. Let's sort this by high volume. There we go. We got all the major indices. I mean, most of them I would say down here. S&P and QQQ. Nasdaq is down big today. And look, low cap stocks Russell 2000 is down big time here. And EEM emerging market is down. Dow Jones managed to hang on to a small gain here, and iShares transport index here. Transports are down. That's also a leading indicator like Russell that tells you hey there is some trouble coming up. So you got to be a little bit careful here. And now let's look at our category 2 here, which is financials. As you can see here, financials are down as you can see. Interest rates are also down, and we got energy also down a little bit today. And bonds are up as you can see here. Bond and interest rate have got an inverse relationship. That's what is going on here. Utilities are down, and we got Bitcoin is down big time. It's a good time to buy some Bitcoin. Real estate is also down a little bit as you can see here. And we got US dollars down. US dollars is up today. You got to be a little bit careful. If dollar strengthens, it will cause some trouble to all these multinational companies who do business outside of US. And then you got Chinese yuan is weak, and euro is weak a little bit, and even Australia is a little bit weaker. So with that, now let's look at our third category here. And you got to watch out when these stocks go higher. You don't want these stocks to be leaders. Now we got consumer staples and healthcare going higher, and gold is a little bit lower. That tells you people are in the stocking mode. They're buying these consumer staples, thinking, hey, there is some inflation issues. When there is inflation, people will still buy the consumer staples. They will still spend money on the healthcare. That's why these names are going up here. People are putting off the risk and buying these type of steady eddy names here. And now let's look at our category 4 here. And these are again, as you can see here, these are some of these high risk plays. We got biotech down, semiconductor down, XLK down. Folks are selling these high tech, and even biotech here, and buying some consumer staples just to be safe. So with that, now let's look at our industry and sectors and see what's going on. Actually, let's look at industry and sectors to begin with, and then go from there. Look, almost most of them are down here today. Consumer staples is up. That tells you folks are buying safe haven type names here, and bonds are up, as you can see here. XLV is up, and most of everything else is down. So this is where you got to be careful here. When you have the leadership in consumer staples, you got to watch out. And also when there's a leadership in healthcare, you got to watch out. That tells you folks are rotating out into safer bets and taking the money off from the risky place. And now let's look at major trends here. As you can look through here, let's also sort this by volume on top. All right, from a volume perspective, as you can see here, wow, we got Bitcoin and Ethereum on top here. Nice volume down. It's a great time to buy some crypto stocks, as you can see here. And around everywhere it's a bloodbath, as you can see here. With the biggest drop is in the crypto cohort here. It's a great time to buy some crypto. You could selectively buy some human genomics, semiconductor, fintech, all down here. It's a great time to buy. Look, even cybersecurity down. So it's a great time to do some shopping here. Tomorrow, if the market gets hit, have your shopping list ready, and buy some great names and go from there. So with that, let's jump into the stock action today and see what we can buy. So I already sorted this for you. What I've done is I made sure we have all stocks above 1 million shares traded today. Good trading volume, as you can see here, and also sorted by highest drops in one day. Look, we got some of these stocks like uh, RETA came down because they had some FDA approval issues with their kidney drug here. That's why it came down here. If you're a daredevil, you could buy some Riata, and given it's got a nice sales growth in 1 year and nice quarter over quarter sales growth, gross margin is zero. That's why you got to be a daredevil here, contrarian. If you're a value player, I would not touch this one. But if you're a little bit risky type person and you want high risk, high reward, this could be the one. Given it's gone down so much, and also it's got some nice sales growth both year over year and quarter over quarter. And now what we'll do is we'll filter out some of these stocks and go after strong ones here. Let's say low RSI, and also let's say positive gross margin, and we'll say low debt, so that we get stronger candidates here. So look, we got here beaten down stocks which are stronger. Look, nice sales growth, nice gross margin. Net margin may be negative in some cases, which is okay. If you want to buy some, go after such candidates where there is a positive sales growth and gross margin and low debt. This could be good ones here. You could look at some of these names here. Let's also say we don't want these low price stocks here, though we don't want any distraction. Let's say price greater than $10 and remove some of those names here. We look at them separately. Now we are getting a nice list of stocks here. I would be a buyer of these names myself. Look here, PHR, Prisa. Stock is $42 and look, nice volume. Volume is twice the normal 3-month average, and same story the GameStop here. Nice volume, stock is down. Could be okay to buy slowly. Look, GameStop has a high short ratio. Short sellers are breathing down its neck. That's why it's going down here. And we got few more like Riot Blockchain and Berkeley. Berkeley is a meme stock, as many of you know here. At this time, high short ratio. This could be a good one given there's a nice sales growth and gross margin. If you are patient, you can make some money with Berkeley also. And I love Riot Blockchain here. Look, Unity Software, one of the greatest gaming operating system here, down nicely. RSI is just 43 here. I would be a buyer of Unity Software is here. It's a very good long-term play. And then we got few more like CleanSpark, and even Digital Ocean is a good one here. They don't have too much history, as you can see here, but it's a good stock to buy. And we got few more, as you can see here. Coinbase is a great one, and we got Toast, again a good one. Nice institution buying here, and nice sales number, as you can see here. And as you can see here, we got few more. Doximity is one of my favorite here. You could even buy some teledocs, take advantage of this big huge drop here, and few more as you can scan through here. So all great stocks. We could also do one thing. We'll say we want positive sales growth names, so we'll eliminate some more a little bit weaker stocks here. Look, we got even stronger candidates here. I like even Corcept Therapeutics is one of my favorite here. I kind of buy it this once in a while after the big drop here. And Exact Science is a great one here. It's been down off late, trying to bounce back. It's a good one here. Digital Turbine is a great long-term play here. You could buy some and go from there. And same story, I love Zoom Information, and Pinterest is a good one. And we got few more, as you can see here. And Dynatrace is a great one to buy here. And with that, what we'll do now is we'll look at high short ratio names here. I know many of you like to play short squeeze game. Let's go after those and then go from there. Let's say volume greater than 1 mil and high short ratio. And we'll also sort this by short ratio. You can see high short ratio on top here. All right, now we are sorting it by high short ratio on top, and we'll also go after stronger candidates. We'll say we want low debt, we want positive gross margin, and we want low RSI. Now we're getting stronger candidates, as you can see here. Look, we got Blink on top again. Nice stock. I love this. Nice sales growth, as you can see here. You could buy Blink, given there is a high short ratio. You will have a nice swing trading opportunity in Blink here. And same story, I like BT. Tiger also works here below $6. It's a good play here. And as you can see here, we got few more. Doximity is one of my favorite, and we got few more, as you can see here. And what we'll do is we'll even go after stronger candidates. We'll say we want positive sales growth. That will eliminate some more players here. There we go. Now we get positive sales growth stocks. These are the great ones to play short squeeze, still being safe here, given these are nice stocks with nice positive sales growth. But if you're even more conservative, we could say we want positive net margin. This will even give you stronger stocks here. Let's say greater than 0. So now you'll even see stronger stocks if you want to play short squeeze game, but you also want to be a safe player. You could go after some of these names here, given these are making money end of the day, but they got a high short ratio, as you can see here. You can go after these stocks here and go from there. Look, we got DDD here, 3D Systems. Stock is down, high short ratio. Could be a good one to buy and go from there. And next, what we'll do is we'll look at stocks that are falling off big time in 200-day moving average, but trying to make its way up above 10-day moving average. Let's say we want stocks below 200-day moving average and going above 10-day moving average just by 5%. We want it to be barely about 10-day moving average, meaning we want them to be crossing over 10-day moving average. There we go. Now we get those list here. We'll go after quality, low RSI, and positive sales, and positive gross margin, and low debt. We are filtering out the huge set of stocks here and going after good candidates, as you can see here. And look, we got nice set of stocks here, nice sales growth, nice gross margin, and you could buy these names here. Given they are trying to go higher in the 10-day moving average, even though they're down below 200-day moving average. These are good turnaround candidates. But if you want to be still safer, we could say, hey, we want net margin positive. We can even filter this down now and go after just the net margin positive stocks here. These companies are making money, and if you're a conservative, look, we got just small list of stocks here, great stocks, making money. There is a positive sales growth, positive gross margin, positive net margin, great stocks here. You could buy some of these names here. Look, we got Activision Blizzard, Disney, great one. Medtronic, a great one here. We got EA, looks like many of these video game stocks are right here. And we got some of these human genomics type names here. XLX is a good one here. Got Pinterest, apps, all great stocks here. You could buy some of these names and sock it away. And next, what we'll do is we'll look at high, IV percentile. I know many of you like to sell put options beneath the stock price and earn some premium. Let's look at those candidates here. Let's say we want high IV percentile, we want low RSI, we want volume above 1 million shares traded, and we'll sort this by high IV percentile and top here. There we go. We want high IV percentile and top here, and we're getting our short list here. Let me also get rid of this message line here. There we go. Now we are getting a good list here. What we'll do is we'll say we want, we already said low RSI. We'll also say we want low debt so that we can get rid of the debt, high debt candidates here. And this is a list here. We can even whittle this down a little more. Keep watching nice volume, as you can see here. And these are great stocks to buy here. I would say, let's say, how is our IV percentile? Look, high IV percentile. And we'll say we want stocks greater than $30 so that we can make some money selling premium. So these are all great stocks here. You could sell some premium here, sell some put option beneath the stock price, and make some money that way. High IV percentile means you'll get nice premium. Low RSI means stock is sold off. Nice gross margin and nice quarter over quarter sales growth means these companies making money. Let's also say we want positive sales growth. You can be even more you're even more sure you'll make some money. These are again great stocks here. But if you want even more safety, we can go after net margin positive here. These are the great ones. You could sell some put option and earn some premium. And by knowing these are strong players, still have got high IV percentile, good one to sell some put options and go from there. Look, we got Adobe, one of my favorite here. Silvergate, I like this one too. All high IV percentile, as you can see here, and low RSI. That means you can make some good money selling put option beneath the stock price and go from there. Look, we are Lululemon also, and a lot of favorite stocks here. So with that, what we'll do now is we'll look at one more thing here. I think many of you want to buy short squeeze type names and participate in the TTM squeeze. Let's look at TTM squeeze names here. So with that, we'll say volume greater than 1 million, and we want squeeze, which is a TTM squeeze, and we'll hide some of these rows so it will not get in our way here. There we go. Look, we got great stocks here. Oh, we have to hide some more here. Oh, I think we're good. So as you can see here, we got nice stocks. Let's okay, that's good. That's good. So if you see here, we got nice set of stocks here, And let's also, okay, I think yeah, let's also say we want stocks greater than $10 for now, and then we'll look at lowest price stocks also. Look, we got nice set of stocks here. All these stocks are below, nice price here, about $10. And look, there is a monthly squeeze or a daily squeeze or a weekly squeeze in all these names here. So I would look at some of these names here. Given there is a week to daily squeeze, and also watch how the stock is doing. If the stock is going up in 1 day, 5 day, 10 day, that typically means stock will be going higher. You could participate in this squeeze game here, TTM squeeze game. For example, look at CPE here. CPE, as you know, it's a very good stock. It goes up and down nicely. Right now, there is a positive 6% in 5 day, and there is a 3 day squeeze here. You could buy this here. This typically tells you this can go higher, given there is a nice 3 day TTM squeeze here, and it's up in 5 day time frame. Same story, Continental, again one of my favorite stock here. It also has got a 5 day positive here, and there is a 3 day squeeze. Again, a good candidate here. And as you scan through, we got some monthly squeeze. That's also a good one here. As you look through monthly squeeze, you got MGM. As you see here, MGM is trying to go higher in 5 day, 10 day. There is a actually 3 day squeeze again. Monthly squeeze in Rollins here. And as you scan through here, Rollins is not doing well here. I would rather go with Novax here, given Novax is trying to go higher in 5 day here, and there is a monthly squeeze. That's a better candidate here. And even overstock.com, this stock goes up and down nicely. There is a monthly squeeze, you could go after that too. But only problem is overstock.com is not showing any positive momentum in like 1 month or 10 day. I would rather skip that one and go after this one here, Viva Systems. I think this has got a nice monthly squeeze. This is trying to go higher. This is a better candidate. I would go after Viva Systems if you are looking for a nice swing trade here. And then you got here a few more here. Petrobras is also showing some strength here, but it's up nicely already, so I would skip over that and look at stocks like First Horizon. It's trying to bounce here. It could go after that one. And we got a few more monthly squeeze here. We got one more here. Avantor, look here, monthly squeeze. Stock is trying to go higher. That could be a good one also. So I would play this game something along these lines here. Look at a weekly squeeze or a monthly squeeze or a daily squeeze. If the stock is going higher in 1 day, 5 day, just go after those names here and take it from there. All great stocks, as you can see here. You look here, BK, after going down for a long time, this Chinese stock is going higher, but right now it's too hot for me. Given it's up 22% in 5 days, I would skip this one. So with that, what we'll do now is we'll look at Nasdaq. We have seen Nasdaq is down big time here. Let's see what are the great Nasdaq stocks we can buy here. So with that, let's say Nasdaq 100 here, and look at what's going on here. As you see here, let's also say we want low RSI, we want positive gross margin here, and low debt. Now we are getting a very short list of Nasdaq stocks. All these are great names here. Look, RSI is down here. That means stocks are sold off. Low debt, meaning solid companies here. Nice gross margin, nice net margin in many companies here. You could go after these candidates here. Given they are great companies from a top line and bottom line perspective, you could buy some of these names and go from there. And if there are some companies like Biogen, this is a very up and down stock here. Right now Biogen is trying to go higher in the shorter term. It could be okay also. So with that, it's a very short list of Nasdaq 100 stocks. You could still buy these and participate in the stock market game here and go from there. And we'll also look at S&P 500, do the same thing here and go from there. S&P 500, as you can see here, let's say we want low RSI, and we got positive sales, positive gross margin, low debt. We are whittling down a lot here. Look, we got out of this 500 stocks here, we got a small subset of the names here with nice sales growth, nice gross margin, net margin positive in all these names here, and also low debt. You could go after these candidates here. take advantage of these beaten down stocks, the low RSI here, and participate in the nice upward rally. And we'll do one last thing here, or maybe two things. We'll look at small cap names. As you know, small cap is beaten down today. Let's look at those names here. And that's the Russell 2000, and apply the same magic: low RSI, positive sales, positive gross margin, low debt. So now we are whittling down it pretty much here. And we could also say price greater than 10, so we can you can look at stocks which are higher than $10. Look, we got short list here. Out of 2000 stocks, we got just handful of them. You could buy these at these levels given they're beaten down, nice sales growth and gross margin. And some companies like Riot Blockchain have also has nice net margin along with the Revolve group here. So that's how I would play this, and be safe there. And we'll also look at one last thing, which is Russell 1000. These are big cap names. Let's filter out this noise from Russell 1000. Look at the good beaten down stocks with nice potential. So let's say Russell 2000 and volume greater than 1 mil, and we want low RSI, positive sales, positive gross margin, low debt. There you go. We got our small subset here. So I would be looking at these names. If you even want to be more conservative, you could go after positive net margin candidates. You'll even whittle down this list here. You'll get a very small subset here. You could go after those, given these companies are making money. Look, we got nice set of stocks here. You could go after these candidates here and buy them. Rock solid companies that make money here. They are up from a top line perspective, quarter over quarter sales, year over year sales, even 5-year average sales is positive in many of these names here. You could go after these names here and buy them into this dip, and you will do very good. So with that, what we'll do next is we'll look at gold and silver. So there's a request to just look at gold and silver and see what stock we can buy from a gold and silver perspective. So what I will do is I'll look at the sector here and look at gold and silver. I will unhide some of these things here that we have hidden and look at the gold and silver. There we go. I think we got hidden cells here. All right, so let's look at the sector, which is basic materials, as you all know, and let's look at gold and silver from an industry perspective. All right, now we are looking at gold and silver out of all the stocks here, and let's say we want nice stocks. So we'll say low RSI means stock is beaten down, positive gross margin meaning companies doing nice from bottom line perspective, and we could also say low debt, so we can weed out some of those names. And we could say we want volume in this case because it's a short list, so let's say volume greater than 500,000 shares, so that we get some good names. Look, now we got our short list. These are the good gold names here. Look, we got nice positive gross margin, and we got nice sales growth here in 1 year in many companies. And we could say positive sales will eliminate some of these names here. We could do that easily and get rid of some of these names. Let's do that quickly. Look, now we got the positive sales growth names out of all huge list of gold and silver names. We are down to these names here. These are safer bets. I love stocks like Kirkland Gold, which is a good one here. As you can see here, nice sales growth, nice gross margin, and all these names will work. If you're looking at silver, look at Fortuna Silver here. Nice growth here. It's a good one to go. And you can look at even AUY here, Yamaha Gold, a good one, low price stock. And we got BTG. Sometimes I tend to remove the quarter over quarter sales because sometimes some stocks can do not so great. If you remove that filter, you'll get a little more bigger category here. I also love Barrick Gold, as you might know here. This is a good stock here. I think it's a keeper, bigger market cap, as you can see here, $32 billion market cap here. It's also a good one here. And as you can see here, many of these are great names. I would go after these candidates, given they do a nice gross margin here. Many of them have got nice 1 year sales growth, as you can see here. Maybe with the exception of this Geo Oro here, all are great ones. And if you want to go after a little bit higher price stocks, we can say price greater than 10 here, and eliminate some very low price stocks. These are the good ones you could go after and buy these quality gold and silver stocks. And one last thing we'll do before you drop off is just look at low price stocks. I know many of you want to trade low price stocks, because of various reasons. Let's say just go after low price stocks. Let's say volume greater than 1 mil and price is say less than $15. Now we are getting is a short list here, and we still want positive gross margin, stronger stocks, and we want low debt here. And we could say we also want low RSI, so we don't want high RSI stocks, beaten down stocks. Now we are whittling down pretty much. Because this list is huge here, we could also say we want positive sales growth. Now that should weed it down nicely. So look, we got a short list here. You could go after these names here, given they got all low price stocks, as you can see here. And look, there is a nice quarter sales growth. In many cases, nice year over year sales growth here, and nice gross margin. And if you're not satisfied with this list and you still want to look at the positive net margin, we could go after just positive net margin companies. These companies make money, so you can be a little more safer here. Look, now we got a very short list here. These are the list of great stocks. Low price, as you can see here, does not bite your wallet too much, but they got nice sales growth, nice gross margin. Companies make money, nice net margin, low debt. So this is for you who want to buy these low price stocks, still participate in the stock upward momentum, and do it a little more safely versus throwing money at stocks that are not making money. So this is a very short list of great low price stocks here. You could buy these and participate in the short, in the stock market. So with that, we'll end here. Thank you very much. Happy investing and trading. Please subscribe.